Alright, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. I just want to know the spirit, and then it was on the apostle to talk about, so-called UFOs. Recently I uploaded a few videos concerning UFOs. This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. And that's who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai of Nazareth, King of kings, Lord of lords. Now, this is Acts chapter 1, verse 9. This is, as you can see, these are the words of Yahweh Shai because it's written in red. But I'm going to get straight to the point. And when he had spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. Now, what is that talking about? I just read in Revelations chapter 1, verse 7, that he's coming with clouds. And you mean to tell me he left in a cloud? What is that talking about? So-called UFOs. And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, how did he go up? That anti-gravitational portal or gravitational pull, I'm trying to figure out the word for that portal. It's an anti-gravitational portal, and it lifts you up into the chariot. Behold, two men stood by them in white apparel. These are angels, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahweh Shai, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. So when Yahweh Shai return, like it says in Revelation chapter 1, verse 7, let me read it again. The Spirit have me bring it out again. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. And that's just a couple precepts. Let me get Zechariah 5. This is Zechariah 5, and I'm gonna get straight to the point. I'm gonna start from the top. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole. This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. So when Yahweh Shai returns, the angels and Yahweh Shai is going to cover the whole earth with chariots, man. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side, according to it. That's talking about Esau, man. And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off on this side, according to it. That's also talking about Esau. I will bring it forth, said Yahweh of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. And that's Esau. He's a thief. He stole this land. He stole everything he has, man. And into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name. That's also Esau, man. These so-called white people. And in his house is America. And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. So, that's a curse. These chariots is a curse. That's how the Lord is coming back, man. Clouds. Who make the clouds his chariot? Okay, this is Psalms 104 and 3. Who led the beam of his chambers in I'm gonna start at verse 1. Bless Yahweh, O my soul, O Yahweh, my power. Thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty. who coverest thyself with a light as a garment, who stretcheth out the heavens like a curtain, who led the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. Now that proves right there that these clouds is talking about the chariots of Yahweh Shem Shah, which are by default the chariots of Israel. That's how we're gonna be delivered. The elect gonna be delivered. Slack. This is I'm gonna end it off on this. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. 5 verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. What is that talking about? These chariots. Every time somebody sees a chariot, they're troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. Now, when the elect are delivered out of the earth, they're it's going to be considered strange. They're going to think you got adopted by UFOs or aliens or something. They're going to be amazed at the strangeness of the salvation of the elect, so far beyond all that they looked for. So they're not looking for Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to be beamed up into chariots, man. They're not looking for that. That's going to be a strange thing to them, man. And I'm going to end it on that. And I'm going to say, Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Hashem Rakah